Welcome to today's scheme of the week. We're going to be going over the Singleback Deuce Close. I believe this is the best singleback formation in the game. It's been very good for a bunch of years here. Symmetrical formation, you can do things to both sides, passing and running without giving it away. You could find this in 11 different playbooks as you see here on the screen. Also, if you guys are new to the channel here, do me a favor, like the video, leave me a comment, sub to the channel so you guys don't miss an upload for all of 26. And also here, if you see on the screen and in the description, come join the Discord community here. We're one of the fastest growing channels in the community here, and without your guys' support, it wouldn't be able to grow like this. But in the community here, we got a bunch of great things on the Discord where you can chat with other members, talk about scheme, strategy, tips, post-game gameplay tips, and we have live Q&A sessions coming up. So, a bunch of great things on there. Also, at the end of this video here, we are going to show some gameplay of how I incorporated the Singleback Deuce Close into drives down the field. So let's jump into the video. One of the things here about the Deuce Close here out of this Georgia playbook, again, there's not a lot of pass plays here. Honestly, your two better plays are going to be maybe stick and bench, and then you're going to have a bunch of PA plays between PA X deep out, PA boot slide, corner post. The best PA play is going to be this PA slide wide screen, and then of course the runs are really nice. So the reason why we chose Deuce Close here is because a symmetrical formation. You have 2 and 2. You're under center. You can flip plays with your right thumbstick, flicking to the left if you want to flip your play left or to the right. So what we're going to do here, first talk about the best plays. We went over the pass. The runs, you obviously have this stretch, and the zone weak are going to be our two main plays. You have dive, counter Y, very good, and then a split weak. So ideally, again, you want to set your audibles when you're coming out into these formations. You want to be running 5 or 6 plays. And if you feel like you can exploit something, you want to have these audibles set. So best pass play bench, we're going to have bench in our audibles. We're going to have our halfback stretch. We're going to have our PA screen and our PA boot. So first, let's just take a look here at the PA slide Y screen and why this is probably my favorite play out of the particular formation. So you're going to have the dragon out from B, X on this post, Y is going to be this little kind of like more of like a wheel, but it's not going all the way to the sideline. But I love the play action here to the tight end here. You're going to see, again, assuming you get good blocking here, or as long as they pick up the blocks, you're going to get very good positive yardage here. So again, run this a couple times. You'll see it. We never really get hit in the backfield. Now, it really just depends on the animation we get to the tight end. If we're able to lead him outside like this, and then, of course, do a better job of following your blocker. But here, look at this again. You're going to see nobody really commits down here. And here our blockers get out in front of us. We only get about 6-7 yards as we try to let that pulling guard get further out from us. But you see, the screen is like never in danger. The quarterback's never in danger of being sacked. But we're going to run this one last time here. Again, you see this pretty consistent. You're rarely going to get sacked. And again, a user could blow this up if he knows it's coming here. But as long as we mix in our other plays here, this play is just going to work extremely fine. And there's no going to be tell when you are running this play. Next, we're going to take a look here at PA boot slide. And one of the things I like to do here is streak B. I'm going to put A on a corner and just stem him down. That's it. So right away, if you guys ever want to cancel play action, you hold the right trigger. It'll bring your quarterback out of the animation. But we're going to look for A on this corner, then Y in the flat, and then X on this crosshair. Take a look. And you see here we got the flats as our guy just drops it. So the one thing I like doing is I actually like putting A here on a wheel route. Boom, here, and you see gets in a nice spot outside the zones here. But again, you're going to put A here on this wheel, streak B, watch the rollout here, and here is A, just going to be in a nice little spot here as we drop a touchdown. But you really guys see he's going to have his opportunity to get up there early in the play, a little bit later in the play. But then the simplest read is usually always going to be this Y route here. Again, we were able to get 5 yards here. And then X, if we can get him in a little better spot here, maybe you deep crosser him. And then you'll have this look. Again, boom. Now we're going to pass lead this out and get a nice big gain. So again, this PA boot slide, very nice. You blend this in with our screen pass PA slide by screen. And then now, again, our other plays that we're really going to look at here is just going to be stick and bench. So I guess we'll go to bench here first. Bench is one of the easier ones to do. And good thing about bench, or any of the plays in here, I can put X on the speed out route. I can streak Y. Maybe I drag A, right? But I can do the same setup from the other side here. Again, speed outs are just so good. But really all I'm trying to do is get that flat defender spread out to the sideline so I can hit this drag here. But if they don't, then I have the speed out route, as you'll see here. Again, possession, catch it. We're able to get outside 7-8 yards. We want to run this to the other side. We can do that. I think we got hit there. I'm not quite sure what happened. Run that again here and just show you, again, speed out route. And again, you can do this to any side of the. And if you want to get a little bit creative here, again, X on the speed out. You're going to put Y on this deep cross, A on a zig. So again, you look speed out route. It's not there. We got zig. Nope. But we got this crosser here. So we have routes all over the field that can win. And then if you want to run the same thing to the other side, B's on the speed out route, A on the deep cross, X here on this streak, Y on zig. So again, very simple concept. No, but we got the tight end here. So again, we're able to hit the deep crosser both times, which is nice. But then again, if you also want to run bench stock, you can run bench stock here. Just take a look. Let the outside corners stretch the defense deep. Then you have these out routes coming in. So again, great play bench. Now we're going to mix in stick for our short yardage play. And stick is pretty simple. You're going to read drags with the flats. I may even try and put this running back on a Texas route just to give us a fifth route. So we're going to take a look here. Nothing in the flats. Easy throws to the tight end either side. But then you're also going to have the hitches here. So you're just going to watch, let the zones, boom, left side, wide open. And then, of course, you're running back on the Texas. Take a look here. Again, if the zones pull back, you have him for an easy play. So, again, really easy play to maneuver in a hot route. And, again, this is just going to complement the passing game here out of Deuce Close. And then let's just touch on the running game here real quick. We're going to touch overstretch and the zone weak. And what makes these so good is you're going to want to imagine a line down the center of the linebacker straight, and you're going to want to count the defenders on each side. So, right, if we split the middle here, we're not going to count the DT and the middle linebacker. So then to the left, you have 5 people. To the right, you have 4 people. So I want to make sure my run is going to the right here. And again, don't hold turbo. Here, they completely blow us up, which can happen from time to time. But here, if I want to flip this play to the left, I flip my right thumbstick to the left here. And again, don't hold turbo. We're following our blocks. We're able to get 5 yards there with a stiff arm. Georgia Tech really kind of locking us up here. And here is what we're talking about. So now the stretch is one of the better runs because if you're not holding turbo, what's going to allow you to do is most users are taught to strafe across that middle 25-yard line that they're on. They're going to strafe left to right to set the edge. It's going to allow you to cut back here, something like this, take it up the middle here for some easy big yards. And then, of course, like we showed you on one of the other runs, if you are patient here, you can actually, here's we go between the tackles, but you can actually get all the way outside the tackles and have a huge play. So now let's go into just the zone, halfback zone weak. Again, this is going to be inside the tackles here, but the same thing. I can flip this play to the right now. We can run, and if I want to bounce it out, I can bounce it out. Here we're able to get 12 yards. We really probably should have got like 6 before we got contact. Here, if we want to run back to the left, again, we're able to kind of cut back here and make these lanes. I think the zone weak is a lot easier to shift back across the formation than the stretch, but the stretch is also very good as well. You see here, Georgia Tech's doing a very good job of gap shooting us here, but we're still getting positive yards. So now we're going to jump into some gameplay here. All right, so everything that we kind of broke down in practice mode here with the scheme, we're going to come out here and put some drives together here to kind of show we're going to come out here and stretch, try to establish the run here. Again, we use this cutback ability here to get a couple yards here, 2nd and 6. Now, again, we're kind of leave everything wide open here. So I'm going to put B here on this streak route. Then we're going to put A here on this wheel like we spoke about. Again, nice little play action read here. And again, you just kind of take the flats, take what they're going to give us here. Possibly had the wheel route. I don't think we had enough time to actually get that pass off, but here we are, 3rd and 1. We'll go back to the stretch here as they're going to give us a goal line look. You love to see it. So they're going to go goal line. This probably would be a touchdown run. We're just going to get down. That isn't doing anything for us. But you see, against goal line, we're able to get outside really effectively here. And again, now we may come out. Let's come out in something like bench here. Put X on the speed out route. We're going to streak Y. And then we are going to drag A. Take a look here. Everything. Nope. Speed out route's not there. We take our drag. Again, the Singleback Deuce Close is just so good because you can mix up everything here to either side and they don't know what's coming here. Now we're going to come out in this zone weak, flip it to the left here. Again, don't hold turbo, let your blocks develop here. And here we're able to get some really good blocking and get us all the way down to the 3-yard line. Now let's come out and let's run stick here. See what stick's going to get us. See, okay, so found stick here. Again, simple reads. We're just going to look to the flats here. We have our running back on the Texas route. Flats aren't there. We'll look at the hitches, and then we will take a look here at the running back. So flats, not there. We missed the running back. We're just going to throw this away. We're actually going to pick stick again here. We did not make a very good read. And the good thing is, even though I missed our read, as you notice, I didn't try to force it and make something out of nothing there. It's just sometimes, okay, cool, wasted down. It's better not to turn over. One thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually put X here on an in route and stem him up to the back of the end zone. Again, read flats here. We're able to pass through this outside and get a yard. And then here what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just go back to our stretch run. Don't hold turbo. I'm really going to be looking for the cutback lane here, right up here, and we almost get in. 4th and 1. And let's get back to Singleback Deuce Close. And here right here, we're just going to call halfback dive. And again, look at our blocking here. Double team this guy at the point of the attack. Halfback dive should get us in for an easy score. Yep. So you saw in our first drive, we were able to run dive, stretch, zone weak. We ran bench, we ran stick, we ran PA, boot slide. Now let's get into our PA slide Y screen here. Take a look. Hit this play action. You see they're not going to cover it. Defensively, actually, they did a really good job of covering it. They didn't cover the quarterback at all. And again, sometimes that is just going to happen. So again, now we're going to come out PA boot here. Again, take our reads. Here is our crossing route. And here, again, we're going to come out. We're not going to run the PA boot slide. Well, we're going to call PA boot slide. We're going to recross our X here. We're going to put A here on this stemmed down corner. Take a look here. And now I'm going to hit this deep crosser here. Just a little improv there to get the first down out of this formation here. Come out here, counter Y. This should work here because of the gap to the left. See all these guys pulling. We're able to follow our blockers here and get a nice little 7-yard gain. Probably missed a touchdown run, but again, now we're going to come out. We haven't taken a look at inside zone split. If you want to flip the play, again, flip the play to the left using your right thumbstick. And here we're able to just use our vision, cut back to the right as they were really going to blow up that hole to the left. And then now we're going to go back into our stretch run. Again, deuce close. I think this is probably one of the best under center runs in the game. It's been it consistently. Again, follow your blocks. We're not going to hold turbo. And it's really easy to find these lanes. So let's go back to PA boot slide. Again, we'll put him there. You still have this cross from X. Follow the boot here. And again, we're going to pass lead this down the way, hit this nice little corner route. And then now we're right here into where we want to be here on the goal line. Come out here and spacing switch. And kind of right away here, we're going to look. I don't know if the flat or the hitch is going to be open to the left. I'm liking the B route here, kind of like on this little post curl sit down here in the middle of the field. Then we'll look at A. A's going to be there, wide open, not guarded. Easy play, single back deuce close.